How can he change the address without even having the information to log in? Like, how can he do that? It's weird. Alright, so we just did what now? I am trying to log in on the business app and it's not letting me. My business, which I created for him, manage on search maybe? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Did he change the freaking email and password to where I don't know it now? Is that what he did? He must have to, because the address for the business is changed to his house in the ghetto, which is stupid because nobody's gonna want to go to the fucking ghetto. Add update. Add description. Order online, buy one more somewhere, calm down. Oh, something's up with the address. We gotta change the address. You manage this business profile. Yeah, I do. So why? Why can't I fucking edit it? What did he do? What the fuck did he do to where I cannot edit it? Add update, edit products, edit services, edit profile. Oh, okay, here we go. So he just somehow got up on there and did whatever he wanted to when that's not the address for the business. It makes it look ghetto because it's in the ghetto. So no. United States. Hey, is anybody awake? Like, I don't know if you can, like, see comments or something. Save, highlight, share, mute microphone. Comments. Top chat, live chat, all messages are visible. So you're just not commenting? Who's on here? Who's on here? Like, it's not letting me see your... I should be able to see you commenting. Yeah, who is this? Do you follow my channel? Oh, you do? Okay. I've never been on live before, so this is like my first time trying. I think I did it before, but I wasn't on there but a few minutes. How long have you been following me? A long time? Awful workplaces? That's your name? I'm trying to figure out who you would be. What was your name when you started following me? I could give you some awful workplaces. But no, what was your name when you started following me? And also, like, you say a long time, but were you on here before I went to Memphis and stuff? Before that? So was your name the same the whole time? Because I don't remember that name. Did you change your name recently? What was your name before? Do you remember? It really was. I don't remember that name at all. You're telling me you've been following me since like what was it, like 2017, 2018, with the same name, and I don't remember that name? I know there's a lot of people on here that's been following me for since I started, and I don't remember that name at all. So you see my whole trip to Memphis. Oh wait, how old are you? You talking about you talked to me in chat? The only one I ever talked to in chat was the boy that I went live with, and I don't remember his name, and I know it wasn't that one. Yeah, the only person I remember talking in chat with was, I believe, that kid that I did a whole live with. He wanted to go live with me, and we spent like an hour and a half going live. And um, I think it was before I went to Graceland. I might have spoke to another person in the chat, but I think that's when they first came out with chat, wasn't it? And then we really didn't use it that much. You're the only one up, though, by the way. Oh, so you've seen all the Graceland videos. Yeah, you're the only one up. That's crazy. You've been following me that long and I don't remember your name because it's like awful workplaces. I would remember that. I because I have spent the last, let me tell you, 8 months at some awful workplaces, and I don't remember your name at all. Like, I worked at Chili's, and now I'm working in a warehouse at Burlington, and now I just started at a warehouse in Harbor Freight. What do you mean break it down to us? You're the only one on here. But what do you mean by that? Like, what I've been doing the whole time? What I've been doing the whole time that I haven't been on? Oh, the bad job stories. Oh yeah, okay. So that one started with the bad divorce. So when we separated completely and didn't communicate really or try to get back together for 2 years, I got my first job at Chili's. I was not allowed to work before then. So it was the first time I had been in work. And I worked there for almost 6 months. It was a really good job. I was doing to go, so I was taking people's orders online in the store, preparing them in the kitchen, doing all that. And I lost my job. It didn't work out. They got a new manager who wanted to be, I don't, I don't know. He was younger than me, and he just thought he was the shit, and just we weren't working out. So I ended up leaving, and now I work in a warehouse at a clothing store. And I just started working at a warehouse in a tool store. So we're gonna see if I have to work both jobs, because the first one pays me $9 an hour, and Harbor Freight is paying me $15 an hour. But the thing is she knew I didn't have to work until 5 o'clock, because I don't get off from Burlington until like 3 or 4. There was one time I got off at 5. But today she acted like 5 was going to be a problem, so she was only going to give me a couple of days and told me I had to work the weekends. I'm trying to get the weekends off for both of my jobs, because when I went to court for my divorce, my husband gets my daughter every other week. So I was hoping that I could get both, like the weekend off when I have her, and it wouldn't be an issue and I could spend the whole weekend with her. But she's like, no, you can't do that because you work 5. Why didn't you say this stuff when I applied? But now I do have 2 jobs working in warehouses. Harbor Freight is good because they are the only ones who have offered to pay me $15 an hour. Everybody else is $9 an hour, and everybody is part-time here where I live. They don't want to pay the benefits. I don't want their benefits. I just want the hours. Give me the hours, screw your benefits, and let me work so I can pay my bills. At Burlington, yes, I do feel like I'm overworked and overpaid, because every day that I go in, it's a time crush with them. It's almost like they have a timer going off, and we have to do everything in that amount of time. So we don't stop at all. We have a 15-minute break if we're allowed, and we are either unboxing boxes from off the stacks from out of the truck, and which for me, I'm in the front of the line, so I cut everybody's boxes, not just mine, but everybody's. So I open my box, see what's in there, put it on my shelf, cut every single box, mine, everybody else's, put it in the box bin, and then continue and continue and continue until we finish. Nobody else cuts boxes but me. So now I know why it takes so long, because nobody's cutting boxes but me. And then they have us now, like they started slow when I first started there. We're like, we would just do unloading the trucks. And then we would do a couple of clothes where we tag them and stuff. And, not just tag with the prices, but the hard tags where you can't steal them. And now they have us running carts all over the store, doing clothes, unboxing boxes, all in one day. And we have 15 minutes per cart to get everything off and back to where it was, and then grab a new cart and get another 15 minutes. So, yeah. I feel like I'm slaved there. So I'm going to see what Harbor Freight does for me. But I asked her today how many hours I would get if I quit my other job, and she said maybe 20. 20 hours is probably not, 20 hours for sure is not going to pay the bills at all. Working at Burlington, even with $15 an hour. So Harbor Freight, so I would have to keep Burlington. I would have to. No, $15 an hour for Harbor Freight She told me if I quit at Burlington, the most I would get was like 20 hours because everybody's doing part-time here. So what I get at Burlington is like 16, maybe 18 hours. If I work a 5 full days, which I never really do, it's more than that. No, because the starting pay is $15 an hour, and she is the only one who was willing to pay $15 an hour. When I worked at Chili's, they were $9 an hour plus the the tips that we got, which Chili's was good. I got 32 hours a week, $9 an hour, and we would get anywhere from like it could be $6, but to the most on the weekend, $36, $40 a night. And it added up to where I got like an extra $200 a week, and I lost that when I lost that job. So now I'm just working in a warehouse where I don't get tips. So I work $9 an hour in Burlington, and it's going to be 15 at Harbor Freight, but both are part-time. So it's going to be hard. I go into Burlington at 11 o'clock, and then I get off at like 3 or 4, the latest, and then I go into Harbor Freight at 5 and get off at like 10 or 11. She told me I would be there 4 hours, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll probably be there till like 10 or 10:30. I wasn't a waiter. I was in to go. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's where you can now today you can order online. So they have people that make those packages that when you order online, which is us. You can also come inside instead of going into the restaurant part and order with us as well. So that's to go. So we would take orders, or we would get mainly orders online, which would print ticket after ticket after ticket out. And let me tell you, there would be like 15, 20 items on that ticket of what they wanted. So then we would go in the kitchen. We'd set all the tickets up. We had 6 spots for them, and we could have like 15 tickets. And we would have to pay attention to all the food, make sure their name was on it. It's exactly what they wanted. Check the boxes, see if it's what they wanted. Make sure every single thing is there. Put it in a bag, check it off, all that, and send it home with them. So that's what to go is. I wasn't doing waitressing because I never really have. I did it in a small diner one time, but I never really have. I'm too scared to do it because I think I would actually like holding the big ass things up. I think I would spill some drinks on people, so I'm scared to do that. I'm serious though. But to go is doing all the orders online, and when people walk in the door and want to order stuff and then wait like 10, 15 minutes, they sit down and wait or go sit in their car, and we take it to them too as well. We take it outside to them. Yeah, they've pretty much turned everything into slavery. I mean, I don't know where you are, but our Walmarts don't have cashiers anymore. Everything's self checkout. Everything. So and now our Taco Bell has a self checkout as well around the corner where you can order on this whole thing like two or three of them, and or you can order like normal. That is happening everywhere. Self checkout, self checkout, self checkout. In food places, you can order on the menu, and pretty soon we're not gonna have jobs. I don't know. I know. I was in an abusive marriage. That's why y'all never saw my husband on video at all. He never wanted to do anything with us. In fact, he helped pay for us to go to Memphis and Tupelo, but a little bit, not as much. I mostly pay for it. And it was so that he could stay home and try to cheat, which I didn't know at the time, which is why he wouldn't go with us. But now he's got all the time in the world to go on vacation every single year with the kids and not me. But um, we were going through that and we separated. And I've been trying to find a job. What I want to do is get my real estate license, but it cost about like maybe 3,500 for the classes, online classes, and then after that you'll need to take your test for the license, and then you'll need a couple grand so you can have locks and signs to make your signs with your pictures of your face and all that on it. Yeah, you definitely have to have that. And we were together since 2009. What, we're in 2023. He only has to pay alimony, which is not very much. He purposely stopped working so much so that his income was low when he did have to show it for court, because he worked non-stop when we were together. Like, we never seen him ever. And then when it came down to court, he was home all the time. So he pays alimony for a year, and then after that, I'm on my own. And I was already close to losing the house because the landlord said he was close to selling it because my husband hadn't paid him in a year or so. And it continued like that. It would be 4, 6 months, a year, whatever he wanted is how he paid him. And I never knew, because since 2017, I didn't have control of the money, and I didn't have control of paying the bills or the landlord. And I kept that from everybody. So that's why he wasn't in any videos. It was just me and the kids and just us having fun. Yeah, they are. The sad part is you don't know they're controlling until like after so many years. And I wish it was like weeks and months, but it's really like years. You get to see who they really are, and then you're completely already in. Like when I had my daughter 3 years later, he was still married when I was pregnant with my daughter, and I made him get a divorce. He was supposed to be getting a divorce when I met him. That's what he promised me when I met him, for me to stay with him. And I told him I'm not having a child by somebody who's married to somebody else. So he got his divorce, and we got our marriage certificate the same day, and it all went down from hill down from there. I don't know. He was very abusive. He talked to a lot of women on the internet. He didn't want me to work. He would say he would want me to go to work, but anytime I tried to work, he would try to like stop me from working. Like babysitting. He made sure I didn't have those kids anymore to babysit. And then I wanted to start my own wood burning business because he's a tree arborist. So I was like, I can get free wood. And I was like, can you bring me like slabs of wood cut in circles so I can do like some wood burning and do stuff with details and sell it and make some money? And he's like, if you really want to, I will. But then it gathered on for months, and he never did because he didn't want me to make the money. So then when I finally asked for the divorce and got the divorce and got jobs and all that, he's like, the very first thing he said was, oh, now you get a job that we're divorced and I've been begging you. But he would always purposely make sure that it couldn't work. And then the other day he contradicted himself because he said, oh, I said something about my daughter. I said, I'm going to be there no matter what, no matter how many jobs I work, 2, 3, 4, whatever. I'm going to be there because I'm finding people that know that I'm not going to miss a thing for her. And he said, well, when you work, you don't get the luxury of spending time with your kids anymore. I said, no, I'm going to be there for her. And he said, and you didn't want that luxury anymore. If I didn't want that luxury anymore, then you're saying that I wanted to work instead of saying that I didn't want to work and you kept it from me. He contradicts himself all the time. It's weird. I don't know. I know I did my calculations and it's starting to seem like that I might not even be able to pay my bills with the two jobs that I have. I'm hoping that I can, though. I'm going to wait for the checks to see what they come out to before I panic. But for her to tell me if I quit my other job, I'm only going to get 20 hours for a week means that I have to keep my other job to pay my bills. Yeah, no. She made it seem like I was going to get 25, 30 hours when I applied because she was like, oh, they get 25, 30 hours, blah, blah, blah. And she already knew that I had just started at Burlington. And they had told me I was going to work Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Maybe sometimes Friday, but they knocked out Friday for sure. So that's what I told her when I applied, and it was my third day at work at Burlington. Well, since I started there, I've been working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, get off Wednesday, work Thursday and Friday. So they lied to me. And I can work from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So they tell me at the end of the day when I'm going to work. I don't know till the end of the day if I'm going to go to work the next day at Burlington. So when she told me 20 hours if I quit my other job, I'm like, no, that's not going to work because $15 an hour times 20 plus the taxes. Yeah, you're not paying my bills like that. It ain't happening. She's making it look like that I have to work. I'm probably going to work 7 days in a row because she wants me to work the weekends, which I swear she told me was not going to be an option when I applied because I don't work the weekends at the other warehouse at Burlington. Now she's telling me it is an option and I would only have to do 4 hours, but I would still be working like 7 days a week. I wouldn't get a day off at all, even if it's just 4 hours or whatever. And I get my daughter now every other week because we went to court and he gets her every other week. Well, I took it. I did take it because the one that I'm doing now is $9 per hour. So I did take it, and I told her it's a possibility that I could quit my other job to get more hours. But she's like, I don't want you to do that yet because I want to see how you work out. I said, no, I don't want to do that yet because I want to see how it works out here for me. And if I'm going to work out and y'all aren't just going to throw me to the side and all that. So combined together, it's $24 an hour. They're $15 an hour. And then Burlington's $9 an hour. So if I do 16, maybe 18 hours at Burlington for $9 an hour. And then she made it sound like I was going to do 3 days and then the weekends during the week. I was going to do 3 days and then the weekends. I don't know. She hasn't really told me, but it sounds like I might be getting a full 30 hours between the two. And $9 an hour and $15 an hour is $24 an hour times $30 an hour. Hopefully, it helps pay the bills. Because my rent's $650. I only get alimony for a month, which is $600 a month. And the electricity goes up to 400, 500 in the south. Have what wrote on paper? Oh, well, she said she's going to have the schedule next week anyways. So I go in tomorrow at 5 to finish because I'm doing video training like I did at Chili's. And I go in at 5 tomorrow as well. And then at some point during the training, it is supposed to have me stop. And then I'm supposed to actually leave the room and say, hey, I'm supposed to learn this part of the training. And they physically teach me. And then I go back to the training on the computer. That's what she told me it was going to be. But the whole time I was there, that's not what happened. But yeah, my actual schedule comes out Monday. Where do you live? Like what state? Not exactly. I don't want to be a creepo, but what state? What time is it there? 4:28. Are you usually up this late? Do you have insomnia like I do? Yep. I knew it. A lot of people have it, and I'm not on medication for it because I know I won't wake up in the mornings if I take medication, and I have to get up before work to make sure that my kids are at school on time and then make sure I make it to work on time and all that. So I'm either going to not sleep or I'm going to sleep a few hours or I will go to sleep. That's how it's going to work for me. I'm not going to take medication to make me fall asleep because then I won't get up on time. I can't believe, though, you're like the only one on here the whole time. Out of all the people that have followed my page over the years, you're the only one on here. Still. Yeah, I thought more people would be up. I thought more people would be up because they're from different sides of the world in different states, and they're not. You're the only one on. Like, I tried to do live. I don't know if you're on TikTok, but I just reached 1,000 something followers on TikTok so I could do live, and I'm trying to learn it. And nobody's joining my lives. So it's like 0 people, and I can't learn anything because nobody will join it. And then so I got a live here, and you're the only one on here. The other thousands of people that subscribe to my channel must be asleep at the same time or at work. Girl, stop. Yeah, me too. And my son. Definitely. That's my biggest thing is I can't sleep. Everything keeps me up. Even my brain runs 1,000 and nothing when I try to sleep. And that's what my husband used to get on to me all about. You could sleep if you wanted to. What's my favorite wrestler? I don't watch wrestling anymore. But my favorites when I did, because I actually did go to a wrestling match when I was a kid was Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and then John Cena in a way, but also he's kind of annoying in a way. So it was mainly Stone Cold and The Rock when I was into wrestling. Who's your favorite wrestler? I'm probably sure if you're talking about today, I probably would know who they are, but because I don't even have TV. I only have a phone. Like we don't have cable, none of that. Oh, Macho Man, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, you know what? Those people have been around a while. Hulk Hogan, Undertaker. Didn't Undertaker turn into somebody else though at a different time? He's known for being really big and huge, but didn't he have a different name at a different time too though? Or am I wrong about that? Yeah, I remember him having a different name. And then he changed it. And then Stone Cold left, like just left the show. The Rock stuck around a little bit longer. Is the Rock even on there anymore? All he does is movies and stuff now. Well, I know he works out, but is he on the show? Oh no, he's not on WrestleMania anymore. Yeah, I figured that. Think he got more into acting than anything, which he's really good at acting. I gotta say, I love the Jumanji movies. Do you like those movies? Get off my iPad. Well, I can only watch so many movies that I can see on Netflix and stuff. So I have Netflix where one person can watch it, and then I pay for Disney Plus Hulu, and that's what we have. And then we just watch free movies on YouTube or watch videos on YouTube. That's all we have here. And actually, my TV for the living room broke, so Hulu is too much. But I did the package deal with Hulu and Disney, which was supposed to be like $7.99, and somehow it turned up into $13.99. You know how like Netflix started off at $4.99, but now it's $10.99 for one person to watch it. That's how it worked out. I don't know. When I get on my feet and get everything going, I'll be able to figure out what apps I want to keep or get rid of, or if I want TV back or not. Because honestly, we were paying $76 for unlimited Wi Fi and TVs with basic channels in all of our rooms before I got rid of them. And now we're paying $93 for unlimited Wi Fi and no TVs because I got rid of the TVs. So maybe one day I'll get it fixed. But I don't have good credit, so they won't let me get unlimited Wi Fi. Yeah, Wi-Fi is good. TV is too much. But then they make all these apps and then charge so much for it, and they say, oh, it's only this much, and then by the next few months it's twice as much as what it was. That's what they did with freaking Netflix. That's what they've done with Disney plus Hulu. So I was paying $7.99, now I pay $13.99. It doesn't stay like it should. None of them do. They're all ripoffs, really. Watch movie 1984. Is that what it's called? No, I haven't seen it. What is it on? Is it on Netflix? YouTube. Okay. I haven't actually ever rented or ordered a movie from YouTube because I was a little iffy about using my card on there. I don't have an account, but I'm a little worried about putting my card on YouTube and then it maybe like get picked up by other people or whatever because I don't know how safe YouTube is. Take it off after the pay. That's what I do on my kids' iPads and stuff. So I use PayPal. Can you use PayPal on there? Because I can do it that way. Because I use PayPal on my kids' iPads and their phones when they want to buy stuff like games, and then I remove it immediately so it's not on there. As long as I can use PayPal, I'll do it that way. But I don't want to put my card number on there. Just like I don't put it on my kids anymore because my son stole lots of money from me when I did that before for his Xbox. And I also don't trust other people, so. So you're saying that, are you male or female? Did you? I know you're human, but I'm trying to figure out, like, you said we were in chat, so I'm trying to figure out, like, are you, you're not the kid that I went live with then, right? Like the boy that I went live with and I was friends on Facebook with. Okay. So you're an adult? Okay. I really don't remember talking to somebody with your name like that, though. Are you sure that you had this name? Because I don't remember. I remember talking to, I think I did talk to one other person in the chat, but I did talk to one person a lot, and it was this one dude. I can't remember his freaking YouTube name. It was this one dude. I talked to him a lot. I think so. What was it called? No, I remember watching one with Will Smith. I don't know about Robin Williams though, unless you tell me the name of it. No, I don't. I've never seen that one. I think the only Robin Williams videos I've seen is where he was Mrs. Doubtfire, and then where he was God, I just had it in my head. Now I can't think of it. Oh, I know that. Everything's gonna be real soon. Like every freaking thing. Yeah, I've never seen that movie. But I was trying to think of the other movie that I did see of him. Oh, where no, that was somebody else. Never mind. I think I actually only ever watched like I'm pretty sure I watched several other movies with him, but I only remember Mrs. Doubtfire, and I think a lot of people are like that too. But yeah, robots are gonna be an existing thing. Have you seen the videos where I've seen some on YouTube and the little clips or the shorts or whatever where they're doing like TikTok dances and flips and all that now. Like they're becoming us. We really don't know. We see what we're allowed to see, but we don't know what's really out there. It's kind of like Area 51. You can get as close as you can to it before they bust you. What didn't look real? Sorry, I'm trying to plug my phone up because it's dying. What didn't look real? The robot? Oh, doing the. I don't know. I don't know. I really. It. I don't know what to believe. I almost today think everything is fake, but also if we think that, then we would never really know what's going on, and we still will never know what's going on with them. They got to be doing something. They have a whole Area 51. They have all kinds of secret stuff that we're not supposed to know about. So they're doing stuff. There's a lot more we don't know about, not just the robots. Yeah, I didn't know we were in debt. I really didn't because all the politicians are not in debt. That's insane. 32 trillion in debt? My God. That's insane. That's ridiculous. What do you think about, well, I don't know if I should ask this, but what do you think about what's going on with Trump, and what do you think about Biden? Biden. What do you think about between the two of them? Do you just not like neither one, or Because I think we're in for some serious shit right now, bro. Well, he's going through this whole case thing. I haven't watched it yet because I haven't had time to, so I don't know what's going on. But from what I hear, they're like indicting him for all kinds of crap that they do and get away with. So I don't know. How old are you? Also, I don't know why the chat won't stay up. What I don't even know what. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can get it. So I couldn't see your chat. Like it would show up for a second and then disappear. You're a company created in 2012. Come on now. How old are you for real? Seriously, why would you do that? Why would you just not tell me? I feel like you probably just showed up on my live. I don't even know if you follow me because I don't even know how to tell if you follow me. I feel like you showed up on my live and was just like going with it. And now you won't tell me how old you are, who you are. I don't know though. Because I haven't been on the apps in a while, so I don't know. I'm not talking to a little kid, am I? You're a company, you help others. Help others with what? What do you help others with? Bad jobs? So, what do you do then? What do you do for a living? You help others with bad jobs, but you haven't offered to help me. No, and I have terrible two right now. What do you actually do? What? We had no clue until today. You had no clue until today of what your job was? Or the fact that I had two crappy jobs. Or might be having two crappy jobs. We don't know that yet. But you're still not telling me what you do. And for some reason, you're not exactly telling me. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. For some reason, you're not exactly telling me who you are, what you do. None of that. And I don't know why. That's weird. If you've been following me for so long, since way before I went to Memphis and all that, why are you not telling me stuff? Why are you hiding stuff? Because anybody who has followed me since I started knows I don't hide anything from them. So it's kind of weird that you are. We had, well, how the hell were we gonna have a formal one? They did the chat things, but I was not allowed to go live until recently. So can you go live? I went live with that one kid, but I think it was because he could go live. I don't know. I don't know how these stupid apps work. I have no idea. Okay, so then go live so I can see who you are. So I can try to figure out who you are. Because you said you've been following me since like way before Memphis and all that. So I'm trying to figure out who you are. What? No, I haven't been on here since 2012. I literally started a channel like right before, I think it was like in 2017 or something. Okay, so let's go live right now so I can see who you are. Because you said we were in chat. We chatted together in chat. And I've only chatted with people like one time in the chat. And it was that one kid that I went live with for like an hour or something. And then I think somebody else. Something's up with you. Why are you hiding who you are? You're not the dude that talked to me all the time about like the movies and that Elvis did and all that stuff. I know that because he would tell me that. Like there was this one dude, I don't remember his name, but he talked to me all the time about different movies of Elvis and all that. You're on right now. We've been on for almost an hour. You won't go live, and you won't tell me who you are, and you won't tell me what your job is, and you won't tell me how old you are, or if you're a male or female. Big Bertha woman at Graceland. What Big Bertha? We're not prepared to go live yet. What do you need, a mask? I'm so confused right now. And what? Oh, you talking about the lady that I complained about that was rude on the trip? Like, she was our tour guide and treated us like crap? Okay. Yeah, I removed that video. I took it down. But why are we not ready to go live yet? You need a mask or something to hide your face? I'm so confused by you. We have ship video on channel. Did you mean to say something else? Because it says we have ship video on channel. Dude, I'm supposed to be at work by 11 and I don't think I'm going to get any sleep. You really meant we have ship video on channel? You're confusing the hell out of me. I think you're purposely trying to confuse me. And then you're laughing at it. I think you're laughing on the other end right now. As you confuse me, I think you're laughing. I can see you. How the hell can... But you said I can see you. What did you mean by I can see you? Now there's 2 people on here. So now whoever else is on here, I'd like to know whoever else is on here. But what do you mean by I can see you? Because now you're not the only one on here, and you got me confused, and I'm pretty sure you're laughing on the other end because you're just saying stuff that doesn't make sense to me. Besides the Big Bertha, that did make sense. Where'd you go? Oh my God. It's not, because I want to know who the hell you are, and you're aggravating me with all this secretiveness like you're from the CIA, FBI bullshit I'm not supposed to know, but you've been following me forever. I'm like, I ain't got nothing going on for you to be serious like that and following me. So who are you? God. Then why won't you tell me who you are? You make no sense. You really don't. I haven't been on YouTube in forever that I get on live and you do all this and you're like secretive about it. How old are you? Who is on live right now? Who's the other person on live? Is it you? Or is it somebody else? Who else is on live? Jesus. Who's on live right now? It's showing 2 people on live. 2 likes, 2 people. So is it the same person who won't tell me who they are, or did another person join? If another person joined, comment. And the one who... I think it's you twice. Because they're not saying anything. And now all of a sudden we got 2 likes. And they're not saying nothing. Secret robot. Who's the other person? Do you know? Is it your other account? Making me think there's 2 people online so I can think I'm crazy or something like that? Why you laugh at the other end of it? Who's we? Wait a minute. You said we. We don't know him or her. How do you know that? Are you talking about me and you? Or who is we? Oh, God. Who is online? There is 2 people on my live right now. 2 people need to comment. Not just you. You've been playing games with me for an hour. Over an hour now. The other person needs to comment, whether it's your other account from your phone, iPad, laptop, whatever, if that's what it is, or it's an actual other person. Comment. Both accounts. Nothing. Dude, it's showing 2 people and 2 likes. Okay, so it's some other person, but they're not saying shit? That's weird. Why would they not say, oh, it's me? There's 2 likes now and 2 people. When you joined, there was you and 1 like. And then now there's 2 people and 2 likes. And the other person is not talking at all. It's weird. Okay, so I don't know. What time is it? I can't see what time it is. You said you're in Mississippi? Not like an hour ahead of me or something? So is it like 6:04 here? I don't even know. I think you're like an hour ahead of me or something. How do you know you're an hour ahead of me? Or are you saying you're in Mississippi? Is Mississippi and Louisiana the same time? Because my daughter starts school this morning and I got to get up to the school. Is Louisiana the same time? It should be, right? Okay. So it's like a little after 5. Okay. Alright, well, I got a couple hours then. You, on the other hand, don't you have like school or something? Our idiot governor. I don't even know who your governor is. To be honest, I don't even know who mine is. Like, I don't keep up with these people here because nothing that we vote for or do or say matters. So I have no idea who the mayor is. I have no idea who the governor is. The only thing that I care about is when it comes down to voting for president this year because I'm sick of all the bull crap. Who do you want to be president this year? Obviously not your governor. Dracula. You are a kid. You are a kid. You want Trump to be president? Me too. I'm not eligible to vote, but I'm going to register to vote when it's time to vote for presidents only. That's when I'm going to register. Because I don't want to be getting all these papers in to, like, vote for this and this and this and this, because none of that matters to me. But you are a kid because you said Dracula and the boss. You are a kid. You got me seeming weird because I'm sitting on here talking to a kid and you're like, no, I'm not a kid. You didn't want to tell me you were a kid. That's insane. Why wouldn't you tell me you were a child? How old are you? No, you're a child and you got caught in your words. And all you have to do is just tell me. Like, I had no problem talking with that other kid. I went live with him and everything because, he needed people to go live with and stuff. I went live with him and everything. I'm not embarrassed by kids being on my channel. But you don't lie to me. Oh my goodness. When do you start school then? My kids start in the morning. When do you start? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I want you to tell me this. Do you think that I was dumb enough not to pick up on that on July? The last time I was in school was in July. Exactly. July? Actually, why were you there in July? Because y'all get out in May. May, June, July. You're a little kid in school. And you won't tell me how old you are. And you won't tell me what grade you're in. Change schedules? What the hell is schedules? You mean subjects? Is that what you meant? You don't make a damn sense at all, but I think you're a little kid bored. And if you actually do have school tomorrow and your little ass is up, oh my God. That's not good at all. Wait, you have school this week? When do you start school? I don't have any more time for playing because I have to meet my daughter up at her school this morning. She's starting middle school, her first year there. I know you're in school because of the way that you talk. When do you start school and what grade are you in? July 5th and 8th? Is that when y'all start up there? I know there's different states that, high school. I know there's different states that start in different times, but here we do August through May. So it'll go August all the way through close to the end of May, and then we start up again in August. But you said July. It's past July. That's your summer is July to May? Okay. Well, I'm going to get off here for a minute. I'm going to get dressed. I got to get my work clothes washed for in the morning because I'm supposed to be at work at 11, which means I'm going to be tired. And then I have to go to work at 5 again, too, at my second job. So if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe and I'll get on live again when I have time. Did you hear me? I'm going to get off for a little bit. Okay, you keep repeating the same shit. Alright, I'm going to get off. Whoever is the second person on there can just be the second person that doesn't speak up. Alright, bye. You can subscribe if you want me to speak to you again because you're bored and shouldn't be awake or something like that. Have a good night.